Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. The New York Jets versus Dak Prescott and the Denver Broncos.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when
fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Now here's Johnson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here now comes the Jets offense, and the man that will be captaining the ship at 6'3", it's Sam Darnold.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Complete to Dallas Goedert.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They are led out by their 27-year-old quarterback, a 2-time Pro Bowler. It's Dak Prescott.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. 2nd and 7 from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Prescott from the gun. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade in.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now?
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
We call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Darnold on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Todd Gurley, and that'll bring up second down.
He was covered by Trey Wayne.
On second and 10, Darnold. Fitzgerald on the slant. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
To throw on second and 6, Darnold. This short throw caught by Goddard.
Complete to Dallas Goedert. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and
Darnold on third down. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 18. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. On first down, it's Darnold. And incomplete.
Darnold's pass. Intended
so now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
It leads to second and 10.
They hand off to their big tight end. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, and now third and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a fourth down.
Thrown away and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Makes the scores Jets 3, Broncos nothing.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Johnson on the carry.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Williamson.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10.
The 25.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Desmond Trufant brought him down. A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Prescott from the gun on third. Connects here with the tight end Blake Jarwin.
Prescott's pass.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
A gain of 14.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's a give to Fournette. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
A second down throw for Prescott. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Prescott's pass.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Yards to go.
Underneath for Johnson.
Prescott's pass.
And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough, and now fourth down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here, just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether it's seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
At the 13.
On second and 9, Darnold. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30-yard line. The shotgun snap for Darnold. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Darnold to throw again. It's caught. Humphries. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10.
A first down throw. Darnold complete on the quick throw to Moore. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
37-yard line.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Number 21, Tom.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Cunningham on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
out of the shotgun. Here's Darnold. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And Denver getting set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
And the pass complete to Anunwa. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Quincy Anunwa. It's a gain of 6. And it's
on 3rd and 1. Here's Prescott. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
A gain of 5.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. First down carry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Movement there on the offensive line. A little quick and a 5-yard penalty.
False start, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. A handoff to Fournette. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. He may try and run for this. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott, and finding the tight end Hooper. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Running left, it's Fournette. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Fred Warner in on the tackle.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Justin Madubuike in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. And Forbath will put this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3.
At 3-3.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
New York ready to go again offensively. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Zach Cunningham.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Darnold sacks.
He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
he's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
15 yards.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
On the stop.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there.
He's brought down.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game. Plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
That's good.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard
Darnold from the gun. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Darnold completes it, and he'll get it down to the 47 here.
For another Jet.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
45-yard line.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Darnold. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Complete to Dallas.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. They're trying for Humphreys, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
By the Broncos. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Denver's offense ready to go again. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott has got Hooper on the short connection. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
1st and goal, Denver.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And Forbath will put this one through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip.
Jets 3.
So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he finds Fitzgerald. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Darnold. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He gets it to Humphreys. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
4 yards.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First down. First and
So
10.
from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air again, Darnold. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Made us first. This now from 46 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here with not much scoring between these two teams. 6-6 our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, Charles, thanks very much. Welcome in, everybody, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's take a look at what we've got on tap as we wrap up the first quarter of the NFL season. Plenty of good games to choose from in that early window. We'll highlight the one down in Tampa, a big test for the Bucs at home as they'll square off against the LA Chargers. In the late afternoon games, all eyes will be on Las Vegas, a glitzy matchup there, where it'll be the Raiders taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And then lastly, the nation gets a good one on Sunday night between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been as tight as we expected, all tied through one half of play. For the call of the second half, let's get it back to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. This will make it into the end zone, and we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. This to Jarwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Denver.
The first down carry here for Johnson. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd
from just shy of midfield. Prescott got an open man. It's a noon one. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First down.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Prescott from the gun. And this is Gabriel on the catch. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Gain of 9 brings up
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and inches.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. Flushed out right. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
Kyle Van Noy on the tackle.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Broncos.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
Leonard Fournette.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy, sometimes having to hang out all day.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Austin Hooper, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Broncos have broken the tie. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Forbath, the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. Here comes Johnson on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Johnson on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10. At their own 24.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. He gets it to Gurley, complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and it's a 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Number 21, Todd.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Gurley with a carry on 1st down. He'll only get a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold complete on the quick throw to Moore.
For another Jets.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 8.
On 2nd down and 4. Darnold. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. DJ Moore, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
It's right through, and we are now tied at 13. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown.
Mason Crosby.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And these 2 teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Complete, it's Johnson. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Finding Gabriel, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Now Leonard Fournette. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
On 2nd and 9. Prescott. Onunwa's got it. Complete.
Prescott's pass.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Goes first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Prescott on first down. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
At the 3-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have broken the tie. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play action pass, you see the end result. Usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with?
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. Returning it, Johnson. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Jets take over 1st and 10. At their
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
13.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And it's 3rd down.
Covered by Josh Norman.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. It fights him up, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Dwayne Smoot drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver's offense ready to go again. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott. Open man, Taylor Gabriel.
Prescott.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 10. And the Broncos 1st down.
Here's a give to Fournette. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. After the interception, here's Darnold. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
36-yard line.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Darnold from the gun. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Darnold. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
To Todd Gurley.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Broncos' 43-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
That's good for another Jet.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing again is Darnold. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Complete to Todd Gurley. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Off of play action, Darnold. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
Incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To the air again, Darnold. And he's got Fitzgerald. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
For a Jets.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. He catches so many balls, sometimes we may take him for granted. We're not taking that last one for granted. He's now at 1,400 career receptions.
I'm trying to break this down to something I can actually comprehend. Okay, if you have 1 season of 100 catches, that's an incredible achievement, right?
Yes.
How about the equivalent of 14 seasons of 100 catches?
Absolutely sensational. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Adam Humphries, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. Here's Richie James on the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
10 yards.
Good position to be in here, second and inches. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play, second and 10. At the 46.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. They'll try to throw now. Prescott, incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Johnson's got it complete. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Second and 2.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. To throw again on second down. Darnold. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And he's taken down inside the 30. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Gurley, the ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. From the 25, here's second and 6. Again, they run with Gurley. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. So a big spot now for Crosby, but he's been here before. 2 for 2 tonight. This will be for the win. And Crosby's kick is good. The veteran Mason Crosby comes through like he's done so many times before. And the Jets are going to win the football game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Jets, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.